Today, we're going to look at what are performance metrics. I'm Dr. Chris Parker, and I'm going to go through this in a simple way so you understand how to measure performance. Now, we're going to look at what metrics are, why performance metrics are important, and then when to apply metrics. So let's start at the beginning. What are performance metrics? Well, a metric is a way of measuring or evaluating a particular phenomenon or thing. So we can say it's longer, we can say it's taller, we can say it's faster because we are able to measure or qualify some attribute of it, such as distance, height, or speed. Now that is from Tullis and Albert, references at the bottom of the screen, and it really sums up that a metric is something that you measure. So we have metrics based on reliable systems of measurement. So you can observe it directly and you can quantify it and turn it into numbers. And when you do this, you reveal something about the user experience. So you can have insights into problems that need to be solved, and you can benchmark against your competitors. Maybe you're getting faster and faster and better than you, but you're still not as good as the competitor, so you've got work to do. Now, why are metrics so useful? Now, there is descriptive metrics, which can say, well, the average time to do something was 1.5 minutes. But generally, you're talking about statistics. So you're talking about having large sample sizes. And by large, I mean maybe 64 people, but then it just scales up. So it depends what you're trying to find out. You do have to calculate your sample size and be careful. Don't just lump for a number like 100. If you haven't seen the videos yet on statistics, I recommend you go back, watch those videos, and you'll understand a lot more about how to calculate sample size. Now, there's two kinds of metrics that we can really think of. We've got performance metrics, which is being effective and efficient. These are generally things that you test in a lab. So in a controlled environment, do things work? Then you have satisfaction metrics, which is about how happy someone is. Now, today we're talking about performance, so we're going to skip over satisfaction until a few videos' time, but bear in mind that there are metrics that involve satisfaction. So why do we care about performance metrics? Why are these important? Well, when you increase your performance, when you are working at a higher level of performance, your satisfaction rating goes up. So a metric is a very, very important item. People prefer designs that are fast and easy to use. So performance is a very important aspect of an overall measure of how good a website is. It's very hard to have a website with good usability if it takes you forever to complete a task. So performance issues talk about speed, reliability, efficiency, and experience. So the speed is the fast response time, reliability is how predictable people are, efficiency is how much resources need, either in time or in your mind, to achieve your task, and your experience is just general delight. So why are these important to a business? Well, a business like Google says that half a second increase in time reduces their traffic to the site by 20%. So if you are giving your search results slower, less people will use your website, which is a search engine. You're going to miss out on your revenue, which is advertising. Amazon has said that a 0.1 second increase in time reduces their revenue by 1%, which is a massive amount. So if your competitor is offering a website, an app, a service, whatever it is, with a better performance, they'll be more attractive and will get more traffic, more users, and just be better. They're stealing your money. So performance is a very crucial part of the finance of just usability and design. So that's a bit about why performance metrics are very important, but when do you apply them? Generally, it's towards the end of the double diamond process. So the first part of the diamond is deciding and defining what is the problem that needs to be solved. How is the experience of users unmet? And then you come up with ideas, you build your first prototypes. After you've built the first prototype, we're working out generally what you're trying to do. The next part is saying, well, how can I do it well? This is where performance comes in a really great way. So if you start thinking about performance early on, then you can see a benchmark of how your performance increases over the iterations of your design. And you can show that your design is getting more effective, more efficient, with better speed. And you can launch, maybe, with knowledge that your website or your service or your app or whatever you're creating is performing at a higher level than competitors. So you're more likely to win the market.